And quarterback throws it one-on-one to number 3, incomplete. And welcome to the 11 and under semifinals here at the Youth National Championship. Opening quarter here with 7 minutes and 47 seconds. Southeastern Dallas Wolverines in the turquoise and white. And Mann Elite in the royal blue. Handoff off the middle, he'll be tackled. And that brings up 4th down for Southeastern Dallas Wolverines. Hand off to the right-hand side, has a little room, cuts back in, breaks one tackle, and that will be a gain of 6 yards, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Quarterback in shotgun, hands off to the right-hand side, breaks the tackle once again, and he'll get close to the first down markers, and that will be a first. So they'll move the chains. And the Rangers start coming down here. And he's out to the open field. It's a foot race. Cuts back in. And they'll get across the 35-yard line as everyone in the stands try to scatter for shelter as it starts raining. TME, 1st and 10. And the rain just came out of nowhere. It's coming down sideways out here. Tremendously getting, trying to substitute a player. There's going to be whistles on the play. And it's going to be an official timeout. Pistol formation for TME. Handoff right up the middle. And ball is on the ground. Fumble. And it looks like the Wolverines will have it. So the rain already makes an impact. As on the handoff, the ball comes out. And it'll be 1st and 10, Wolverines. Pistol formation for TME. Handoff right up the middle.
Fumble.
And it looks
Hand
like
off,
the Wolverines
clean
will
hit,
have
ball
it.
out. Quarterback in shotgun for the Wolverines. Hand off to the left-hand side. He'll try to get around the edge, and he'll get hit behind the line of scrimmage. A lot of team speed on the defense of Trayman. Wolverines in shotgun, two backs in the backfield. Hand off. This time he'll try the other side, and he'll need to cut up. But from sideline to sideline, very impressive team pursuit by TME, as the Wolverines are not able to set the edge against this defense thus far. Quarterback back to pass, throws a slant, caught across the middle, close to the sticks. Let's see where they mark him down. Very nice pass delivered on the strike to number 14. And they'll be right at the first down mark. That's going to bring up fourth and maybe a half a yard. Handoff. And it's going to be very close for this mark.
Short. He didn't get to the line. You got to get to the line. He's short.
And that's going to be turnover on down. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. This is fourth down.
That was fourth down.
I have the ref up here in the booth with me saying that. And that will be turnover on downs, defensive stand by TME against the Wolverines. That's going to be first and 10 going the other way. So you still have some of the faithful parents that didn't scatter underneath the stadium bleachers. They're still out there against the fence cheering on their babies. Wolverine showing blitz. Audible from the sideline for TME as the team looks to their offensive coordinator. Quarterback calls for the ball. Looks like he had some miscommunication that he wanted to throw a quick out, but the receivers took off on a 9 route, so the quarterback took the ball. He tucked it and got as much as he could. Not much there. Maybe a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for Trayman Elite. Quarterback looks to the corner, has a receiver, and in and out of his hands. Well thrown ball, and he just flat out dropped it. So this quarterback for TME has some accuracy, and most importantly, he has time to sit in the pocket. Didn't move at all, stood clean in the pocket, no pressure by the Wolverines. This time they'll throw it to the flats, and he's swallowed up. Ball is out. So that was thrown behind the line of scrimmage, so that's a live ball. It will be Wolverines 1st and 10 going the opposite way. This time they'll throw it to the flats, and he's swallowed up. Ball is out. Wolverines in shotgun trips receivers to the bottom of your screen, one receiver to the top. Handoff right up the middle. He has some room, still on his feet, makes the player miss. And a nice gain on 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Hand off to the left-hand side. Still making some great moves. Gets close to the first down markers. That's going to bring up like 3rd and 1 for the Wolverines. Hand off right up in the middle. He's hitting the backfield. Let's see where they spot him. So they're facing the 4th and 1 again. No gain on the play. Last time they had the 4th and 1, they went in the shotgun. This time they'll go on the center. Quarterback sneak. Flags on the play. Never got set. That's going to be a false start. Never got set. Player still was moving while the quarterback snapped the ball. So you definitely have to be set before that quarterback can snap the ball. So that changes it from 4th and 1 now to 4th and 6. Keeps the offense out there. Trips receivers to the bottom of the screen. One receiver to the top. Quarterback back to pass. He'll throw up top. Wide open receiver. Overthrows him. He got behind the defense. And if he connects, you are counting 6 points on the board. I'm sure the quarterback wants that back. And that's going to be turnover on downs, ladies and gentlemen. So instead of just trying to get the 6 yards, they went for the home run hit. But slightly over the outstretched hands of the would-be receiver for the Wolverines. Second and 6 for TME. Play action. Throws it upfield, makes one player miss. Very shifty runner, but he runs backwards. He'll lose yards there. Thought he could get outside of SED, but too much team speed for SED. And they'll lose 2 yards. That's going to make it 2nd and 7. And that will wrap it up for the first quarter of action, ladies and gentlemen. We will flip sides of the field. It's in the book, 0-0. SED against TME right here on YNC. It's a lot of acronyms going on here. But you guys know what it is. Quarterback back to pass for TME. Throws across the middle. It's complete. Across the stick. Still on his feet. Big receiver. And he's dragging players with him. They're trying to take the ball from him. He fights. And they needed 10 yards, and he got 15. First and 10, TME. And we'll have a player injury timeout. Player down for SED.
Come and play against the best and from the generation next. Hey, hopping all on Facebook, not going for that flex. When a tough game get set, we do our best to try to pull up where they at. Hey, you ain't get no invite, just sitting around hanging. What you thinking? You ain't in if you ain't in them power rankings. Hey, yeah, it get lit. Hey, hotter than the summer. Hey, try again next year, you might get a call from Jonah. Hey, but it ain't no way, you gotta come outside and play. Hey, if they can come to you.
Back to pass. He'll throw it out. And it's completed. And he tiptoes, and that is a completion for maybe 4 yards on the play. So that was ruled an incompletion, so that's 2nd and 10. Screenplay. And back to his big receiver once again. Not a lot of room there. And once again, we have another player down for SED, so we will have a player injury timeout.
Oh. Okay. Ah! Oh. Hey, I'm trying to be calm.
Tell them how we gonna go. Tell them why they don't wanna go. Tell them why they better run. Stand up and get crawl. Stand up and get crawl.
Okay.
Here we come to get you.
Okay.
Here we come to get you. A little bit more. Here we come to get you.
Okay.
You better get. Here we come to get you. A little bit more.
Yep.
That's what we gonna do. Crank you up. Me and my brother, we can't.
Pass across the middle, and it's complete. He threaded it, and it was very well defended by number 10. Chen was draped all over him and still was able to reel in the catch. That's 1st and 10, TME. Quarterback and shotgun, handoff, off left tackle, and that hole closed quick, and there's going to be a flag that comes in at the end of that play. Let's see what the official call is. And that'll be holding against the offense. Quarterback and shotgun. Play action. Throws the screen once again. And that screen is starting to get a little dangerous as these cornerbacks are starting to read that play. No room there at all. No gain. But not only was it no gain, it was very close to getting picked off. So I don't know how many times they can go back to that well before their hand gets caught in that cookie jar. Trips receiver tight against the tackle for TME. And it's going to be a pitch play. Trying to get the edge, and he stumbles, and he'll get caught right at the line of scrimmage. Not a lot of room there. A lot of team speed on SED's defense as well. Temperature has dropped here in Wellington, Florida, as the rain has went away, but you can feel about a 10-degree drop here. Play comes in from the sideline. Trips receivers to the top of your screen. Player in motion. Looks like they do a fake screen. Throws a middle screen. Very nice design play. Fakes a player out and gets across the stick. First down, TME. Very well designed play as they faked a wide receiver screen and came back across the middle. Tailback curled behind his behind his offensive line, and for a 12-yard gain. Quarterback back to pass. He looks to his right and very well defended. But he had his arm wrapped around the back of the would-be receiver, and there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, you might have to answer replay that one for me again. I don't know about that one.
So that moves him on the pass interference call. Four minutes and 37 seconds in the second quarter. Score 0-0. Quarterback back to pass. Looks over the top, has a receiver. Receiver loses the ball in the air. Incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd and 10. Now, listen, TME can get another first, and they can get a first at the 5-yard line. Quarterback in shotgun for TME. Handoff, right-hand side, and he's bobbing and weaving his way close to the first down marker. Let's see where they mark it. And that's going to bring maybe a yard short of the first down. Ball is spotted at the 4-yard line. Quarterback under center now. And that's going to be a false start. The running back got a jump start, so they'll back him up 5 yards. And now that's going to make it 3rd and 6. SCD parents out here in full effect, fans representing for the Wolverines. So we have a penalty on White. Not sure what it is up here in the booth. Looks like it was an unsportsmanlike between plays. Half the distance of the goal line. It is going to be 3rd and goal. Excuse me, 1st and goal. So very well defended right there. Bottled up at the line of scrimmage by SED. Ball is spotted close to the 5-yard line. 2nd down, 2nd and goal. TME in a spread offense, double doubles. Twins receivers to the right and to the left. And there's going to be a timeout call. Timeout TME. Player in motion. Quarterback rolls to his left, throws across the middle, wide open receiver, touchdown TME. Very well designed play as they sent a running back to the flats, which got the attention of the defense, came right across the middle to a wide open receiver. TME goes up over SED with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first half, 6-0. And the extra point is good. So your score is 8-0, 2 minutes and 13 seconds. TME over SED Wolverines. And kick will be fielded at midfield. And this is where SED will start their offensive play with only 2 minutes and 13 seconds in this half. So you'll probably see their passing game come out, which they have one of the best receivers at 11U. Number 3 is phenomenal. Last year I watched this kid put up about 280 yards by himself against air. Handoff right up the middle, dragging a couple players with him. And that will be good for about a 4-yard gain, bringing up 2nd and 6 for SED. Trips to the bottom of your screen, one single receiver to the top, quarterback and shotgun, one setback. Quarterback calls for the ball. Wide receiver screen, number 8. And he's one-on-one, breaks the tackle, but won't break the second. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and about 3 yards. Hurry up offense. All the players are to the line. Trips receivers to the short side of the field. Number 3 and one-on-one with a very small defender. If they see him out there, I can guarantee you they're going to want to get the ball out to number 3. Looks the other way. Quarterback doesn't like what he sees, and he'll be sacked as the clock is running with 1 minute and 9 seconds and rolling. So that brings up 4th down. They'll lose a couple yards on this play. So very important if they want to convert just to keep this drive alive. Right now it's going to be about 4th and 6. They'll get the play in from the sideline. Clock is under a minute now at 49 seconds. Taking a while to get this play in. Play is already down to 40 seconds. And wanting to do a 4th down conversion. Quarterback back to pass, he'll throw a slant, and it's incomplete. And it's turnover on downs here. And this is not the typical SED offense we're used to seeing, as Trayman Elites should come in to play some football. So it'll be 1st and 10, 30 seconds left, and we'll see what TME wants to do, if they want to try to get more points before this half is over, or if they'll just run it out to be content being up 8-0 at the half. Player in motion for TME. Quarterback looks downfield, has pressure, rolls, throws it to a wide open receiver. He turns back, and that is no flags, surprisingly, because he got there first. Let's take a look at that play. No flags on the play, and there is no face guarding in the new rules, but was there contact before that ball got there? Player in motion for TME. Quarterback looks downfield. Has pressure, rolls, sees the receiver, floats it, and yeah, that's going to be a bang-bang play. And the refs did not see it as pass interference. That's a judgment call right there. Quarterback back to pass again. He'll throw it across the middle. Ball is out. Incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for TME. Not a lot of time came off that clock. It's 14 seconds left. Timeout, TME. Hand off to the left-hand side. Has some room. Accelerates. Gets across the sticks. And he'll have a first down. Clock still running. Well, they'll have to stop it just for the first down. They'll reset the clock once the change is set. And that will do it for the half, ladies and gentlemen. Your score is 8-0. TME has the #1 team in the nation on the ropes just at the half, but there's a lot of football to play, and we'll see the halftime adjustments between both of these teams second half right here on Generation X, powered by AG Sports. And welcome to the second half of action. Trayman Elite taking on SED Wolverines. Score is 8-0, beginning of the second half. Kick is up, fielded, has a little crease there, it's accelerating. And a nice return for TME. And they'll set their offense up around the 45-yard line of SED. Rain coming back out once again. And let's see if that rain has any factor on this throwing game between both of these teams. Quarterback back to pass. He'll throw it to the back in the backfield. He'll make one play miss in a spin move. And should have been a tackle for a big loss. And ball is out. And flag on the play. But a and that's what happened the last time it rained. Turnover, and it didn't take a second for this rain to impact the game that quick. Let's see what the flag is all about. But it'll be 1st and 10, SED. Back in the backfield, he'll make one play miss in the spin move as he was trying to fight for more yards. For a big loss. Ball gets stripped out, comes back the other way. Very flag on the play. Nice play by number 24 as his football awareness is to go in and snatch that ball, rip the ball, and came back the other way. Quarterback in shotgun, handoff right up the middle. And a nice gain for SED. On 1st down. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Go back to the same play, but this way he cuts it to the left. Has some room, fighting for more yards. And he's right at the 1st down marker. Let's see if they advance it as a 1st down. So it'll be 3rd and 1. Handoff once again. And that's enough for a 1st down to move the chains. 1st down, SED. Hurry up offense for the Wolverines. Same play once again. Stiff arm to the ground. And that's going to be holding right at the line of scrimmage, so this play is going to come back. It was an obvious hold right as the offensive tackle grabbed the DN. So they'll lose 10 yards and back it up. Handoff right up the middle. Maybe a gain of 1, bringing up 2nd and 9 for the Wolverines. Quarterback back to pass, throws it up deep and incomplete. And Wolverines coaches want a pass interference, but no call. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback back to pass. He throws across the middle. This time it's complete to number 8. And a nice completion for the Wolverines. Brings up 4th and maybe 5. So they'll need this to convert. Very important 4th down on this drive for the Wolverines. Quarterback back to pass. He'll let it fly. Throws into double coverage. And incomplete. So it'll be turned over on downs. Very interesting call on 4th and 5. I can understand the wanting to get the points, but was looking for something to convert that 4th down to a 1st down conversion. First and 10, TME. Quarterback back to pass, throws it up top. Wide open receiver. And got their feet tangled up, but no flags there. Incidental contact, incomplete on the play. So both teams just really trying to hit the home run pass against both of these defenses going up top. Second and 10, TME. Quarterback's in shotgun. Calls for the ball. Hands it off to the left-hand side. Trying to get the outside. And business as usual against that SED defense. Not a lot of room there at all. It didn't look like a lot, but he was able to achieve a 5-yard run. So that brings up 3rd and 5 for this TME offense. Incomplete. That brings up 4th and 5. Decision time for this TME offense. They're really deep into SED territory. I wouldn't imagine they would try to go for it here. And it looks like they're bringing in the punt team. Nice punt. Takes a TME bounce. And will be marked probably around the 49-yard line. Ball is over the head of the quarterback. He'll land on it, and he almost gave it up. And they'll lose a lot of yards on that high snap. 4 minutes and 8 seconds in the third quarter. It's going to bring up like 2nd and 20 for the Wolverines. Quarterback back to pass. He'll throw to the flats. Has some block. And a great open field tackle by number 5 of TME. As it looked like the wide receiver had some room to run for the Wolverines, and that was a real nice open field tackle. So that has us at 3 minutes and 26 seconds. 3rd and, I want to say 17 for the Wolverines. They're getting the play in from the sideline. Trips the receivers to the bottom of the screen. One single receiver to the top. Quarterbacks in shotgun. TME is showing blitz, and they blitz up the middle. Clean pocket. Ball is up. Overthrow to his wide receiver. And the quarterback for the Wolverines just been a little off tonight, as in he's been putting the ball out there in front of his receivers. Brings up 4th down. It's decision time now for the Wolverines. Will they go for it on their own 40-yard line? Looks like they'll send in the punt team, so it's going to be a field position game. They go 3 and out. TME defense stands up. Now, if you guys are wondering, this TME, of course, you're hearing the program. A lot of these kids came off the Northside Pride team, but they're out of Ocala, Florida, and representing North Florida very well. Punt, and kind of shanks the punt. Only probably net 18 yards on the punt. So it's going to be good field position for this Trayman Elite squad. Player in motion for TME. Looks his way. Quarterback throws across the middle to his big receiver once again. He'll go backwards, bobbing and weaving, and trying to bully his way for more yards. And he's fighting. He's still fighting, breaks out of it, and gets across the 1st down marker. Kept his feet moving, and it paid off for him. And I think he just caught a cramp on the sideline. But a very physical play.
Come on, bro. Come on, let's go, bro. Come on, let's go. When it's that time, it is that time to drop the hammer.
Quarterback in shotgun for TME, 1st and 10. Quarterback throws it out, and his knee was down. So basically when he caught the ball, his knee touched down, so it'd be dead on the spot. And he was trying to spin out of that, and luckily for TME, they blew it dead because there was nobody behind him in the defense. He would have been off to the races. So that's going to be a 3-yard gain, bringing up 2nd and 7 for TME. One thing I can tell you about this quarterback for TME, he's been in the pocket, being very poised. Nothing's really rattled him tonight, and really delivering for his team. And hitting the backfield as SED timed their exotic blitz right when they needed it. So they'll lose yards on that. That's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Treyman getting their offense set now as they're getting in play call from the sideline. All hand signals at the age of 11. Sends a player in motion. He'll look to the flats to his running back, and he throws across the middle. And great open field tackle by number 24 of SED. They came back with that middle screen once again, but did not fool number 24 from the Wolverines. He was all over the play. That brings up 4th down. So it's 4th and 10. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We're in 4th quarter action. So if you're a Wolverine fan or if you're a Treyman Elite fan, it's time to put your 4s up and play some 4th quarter football. Your score is 8-0. A very tight, contested game. And you got to remember, this is the #1 ranked team in the nation right now, being held to 0 points for 3 quarters thus far. If you're just tuning into this broadcast, the story's been the quarterback's been a little off when he's super accurate, or usually super accurate, with 2 phenomenal receivers in that. I can tell you last night, just watching this team, SED offense, they just full of explosion. Scored over 40 points last night, but put up a goose egg thus far in this contest. So we'll see what this 4th quarter brings. This is to determine who will be moving forward in this 11U bracket to chase the dream of being a 2022 Youth National Champion. Fourth down, and the pressure comes in. Quarterback calls his own number, stays on his feet. He has some room, and he'll run right to the marker. Smart play by the quarterback. As he knew where the sticks was, he had a lot of football awareness, ran right to the sticks, ran out of bounds. 1st and 10, TME. That was a big 4th down conversion for this Treyman Elite team. And that was almost disaster. That was almost disaster for Treyman as he went to pitch the ball, and the running back wasn't there. And the quarterback threw it up for grabs, and we just talked about him being calm and poised this entire game. But for one play, he almost caused the ball as miscommunication between the running back and quarterback with 8 minutes and 34 seconds left in the game. So that'll be 2nd and 11. They'll lose a yard. Quarterback calls for the ball, back to pass. He'll throw to his big receiver once again. He breaks a tackle, and that was just one-on-one talent. He's still on his feet, and no one's going to catch him. Touchdown, TME, against the #1 team in the nation. They made it look easy as he snatched the ball. Let's see that play once again. It looked like it was going to be an interception, but he came back to the ball, snatched it, broke the tackle, and then out-accelerated everybody on the football field. Wow. 11, they'll lose a yard. You see the play here, comes back to the ball, very well contested. Defender loses his footing, and he just shifts back in and scores easily for TME, shocking the world right now as this stadium has gotten quiet. And I can tell you all the fans or the stands are full, and usually with this SED team, you hear this place rocking and rolling. You can hear a pin drop now in this stadium as the #1 team has gone down 2 touchdowns before the point after attempt with 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. Here are the parents coming back. They sense a little trouble here. Quarterback back to pass. They'll throw, and the extra point is good as TME is looking like they're the #1 team in this contest as they're just scoring and really just putting on a clinic right there as they were able to drive the field on a methodical drive, increasing their lead 2 scores, 16-0, 8 minutes and 15 seconds between them and their destiny to continue on to play a youth national championship. And they're going to call offsides on the kicking team, so they'll need to re-kick it. City Wolverines hands off the ball, breaks a tackle, accelerates, still on his feet. And nice run on 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. SED throws a 9 route by himself, and it's complete. Touchdown, SED. That quick, they get back into the game as they show you their quick strike capability as they got behind the defense quickly. And that's the SED team you're used to seeing. And so they break the shutout. 6 points. Now they'll go for the point after attempt. Throw it to the corner of the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete. Now, you'll need to pay attention to these extra points because they're going to count. With them being down 6-16, those 2-point conversions are crucial. So it now becomes still a 2-point score, or 2-score, that the Wolverines are going to need to get back into this game. Scoring a touchdown and the 2 points will only have them up 14-16. That's just saying if they were able to hold this TME offense. SED throws a 9 route by himself, and it's complete. Thing of beauty. Touchdown for SED. That quick, they get back into the game as they show you. SED looks like they're lining up for the onside kick. 7 minutes and 35 seconds left in this contest. An onside kick recovered by TME, and they'll set up their offense midfield with 7 minutes and 33 seconds left in this game. Big tackle in the backfield. SED all over it, and that'll be a loss of 4. Bringing up 2nd and 14 for Trayman Elite. Handoff right up the middle. And maybe a gain of 1 as this SED Wolverines defense has clamped down on the last 2 possessions. Third and 13 for TME. 6 minutes and 25 seconds and rolling in the game. Getting the play in from the sideline. They'll shift in their formation. And this play is taking a while to get off. And they're going to catch a delay of game, trying to get plays in at the last minute when it's very crucial of down and distance and know what's going on in this game. So they'll back them up 5 yards. And that's going to make it almost 3rd and 19. with 5 minutes and 57 seconds left in this game. They're still now, after that long time the previous four getting the delay of game in, still don't have a play in for this play. Quarterback calls for the ball, fakes, it's a reverse, and that's to their big guy. He keeps his feet, and he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th and 10. Depending on the spot, no, it's going to be 4th and maybe 12. So they're going to go ahead and send their punt team in, not wanting to give this SED offense good field position. They're sending in their punt team with 5 minutes and 13 seconds. Clock is still running. High snap. He's able to get it off. Nice punt. And this is where SED will set their offense up. Once again, able on their last possession, able to complete a nice 9 route over the top to cash in for 6 points. Conversion was no good. So with 4 minutes and 48 seconds, the number 1 team in the nation will need to score a touchdown, have a conversion, and score again to take the lead. Quarterback throws a slant, and it's caught. Still on his feet. Has some room, has some block. And that's going to be about a 17-yard completion for the Wolverines. Slant plant, caught again. Has another first down, and that'll be good for another 13 yards. So on the first play, 17 yards, another 13 yards. The Wolverines are on the move. 4 minutes and 11 seconds in this game. Now the Wolverines showing a sense of urgency. Quarterback back to pass. Throws up top. And is that a flag on the field? What is the yellow? Okay. I got a ref up in the box to make sure that saw a little debris in the field. Looked like it's a flag, so no call. Clock stops at 3 minutes and 51 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Getting the play, call in from the sidelines. TME's in a cover 2 with the biggest guy on their team at the free safety position, trying to make sure he can interfere or try to put off or defend any passes deep in the field of play. Quarterback back to pass, throws across the middle once again, and it is caught. Quarterback is 3 for 4 on this drive. Spread formation, 5 wide receivers. Clock is at 3:31. Quarterback back to pass again. He goes up top to their best receiver, and he snags it. It's a catch. Ball is spotted now at the 20-yard line, and this SED Wolverines offense is moving. They'll wait to set the chains. Clock is stopped at 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Chains are set. Clock is rolling. 3 minutes and 19 seconds rolling. Quarterback's in shotgun. Wolverines on the move. He throws a slant pattern once again. Incomplete. So clock will stop. Handoff right up the middle. Has some room. Makes a player miss. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 4. They can get a first down at the 3-yard line. Same play once again. Trying to run up the interior of that defense of Trey Man Elite. 2 minutes and 49 seconds left in this game. Two minutes and 27 seconds as they get this play in. Taking a little time off the clock, giving some instructions to his running back. Steps up in the pocket, throws it to the corner of the defense, and incomplete. Clock stops at 2 minutes and 10 seconds. This is 4th down, ladies and gentlemen. The game is on the line. 4th and 3. They can get a first down at the 3-yard line. Now with 2 minutes and 10 seconds, do you pay attention to that down and distance to get the first? And touchdown, Wolverines. They were able to drive the field with 4 amazing passes and punch it in on the ground. 2 minutes and 4 seconds in the game. The score is 12-16. Point after attempt. Handoff up the middle. And he'll run it in. Score is 14-16. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in this game. Now it's going to come down to special teams. And if they can do an onside kick to get the ball back, or does Trey Man Elite jump on the ball and run the clock out? TME with their hands team out in front. They pulled out all their linemen and brought in their receivers. And it's caught. Now this is going to be very important set of downs here for both teams. 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in this game. TME will need to at least get a first down. No gain, timeout, SED. One minute and 54 seconds left in this game. Score is 16-14. And it is 2nd and 11 for TME. And coach still getting his play in. Hand out to the rack. Oh, and he has a crease. And he's almost to the first down markers. Boy, oh boy, he was like a jetpack off a rocket lift, let me tell you. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. He got most of those yards back. A minute and 44 seconds. And timeout SED as they're trying to stop this clock to get the ball back, but they have to be very careful. TME is on the verge of converting. 3rd and 1, TME. Fumble, and the ball is out, and SED gets the ball back. Wow, wow. Only a yard away from converting, and TME fumbles. And we have an injury timeout on the field, ladies and gentlemen, but let's look at that again. I don't think the running back ever got the ball as the quarterback to running back exchange. And he just never opened his arms out right. They teach you in Pee Wee football to cradle the football, one arm up, one down lower. And it just doesn't look like he went to his technique, took his eyes off the ball, and was looking more at the line of scrimmage and put it on the carpet on the most crucial point of this game. Ball comes right out. Wow. Look at that play. Let's take one more look as we go to attend this injury timeout. But you look at this. This could be the most crucial play of this game. And just sit and watch it all the way through. Gives SED new life with a lot of time on the clock. And SED gets the ball back. In regards to their type of offense, a minute 37 with the quarterback that has been that accurate in this 4th quarter. A minute 37 left in this contest. They trail by 2 points. Quarterbacks in shotgun, 5 wide receiver set. Last time they were in this set, they did a 9 route, and you got to watch number 3, who's probably one of the best athletes on this field. Slant, incomplete, no good. And welcome to the YNC, ladies and gentlemen. As we told you, when you step off the plane here, the competition is through the roof. You can't discount any team at all. You got to play football. Second and 10. 1:33 left on the clock. Back to pass, throws across the middle. It's picked up! It's going the other way! And he will score! Game is on the clock! Big play by TME! Wow! I've seen it all in these last 30 seconds. I've seen it all in these last 30 seconds. And you've tuned into the right place when you want to watch some great football. And there's a play. Wait a second here. There's a flag on the field. Say there's a flag on the play. Wait. Second and 10. Wait a minute here. What's going on? Back to pass, throws across the middle. What's going on? And he will score. I'm confused here. I need an explanation. Ref, you're up here in the box with me. Talk to me.
I'm trying to figure it out myself. I don't know what happened. It's not a touchdown. I guess. It's their ball. Somebody must have blocked in the back.
Okay, so it's an interception, and on the return for the touchdown, it's a block in the back, so the points come off. It's TME ball, 1 minute and 22 seconds. Second and 10. 1:33 left on the clock. Back to pass, throws across the middle. It's picked up! It's going the other way! And he will score! Game is on the clock! Big play by TME!
Oh, wait a minute. It's good.
I'm really confused right now.
I should have been looking at what you were saying. So it was good. Okay.
So the touchdown is good. The penalty will be assessed on the point after attempt. Man, ref, I need help over here, sir. I got a lot of people on the other side of this broadcast. They want answers.
I didn't see it when he was communicating.
Man, I suggest y'all jog to the car quickly. Just a suggestion. All right, so the touchdown is good. Block in the back. They access it on the point after attempt. The score is 22-14, minute 22 left in the game. I'm just giving you the information as I get it. Player in motion. Quarterback back to pass. And it's no good. So, let's do the math here, guys. It's a minute 22 left in this game. If Essity scores and converts the 2-point conversion, they can tie it up and go into overtime. The fat lady has not sung yet. It's a lot of football here. Only at the YNC.
white, just sitting around hanging. What you thinking? You ain't in if you ain't in them power rankings. Ayy, yeah, it get lit. Ayy, hotter than a sauna. Ayy, try again next year, you might get a call from Jonah. Ayy, brr, ain't no waiting, you gotta come outside and play. Ayy.
So that is where SCD will set up their offense. Excellent field position. We've seen what this quarterback can do. Now, will he have a short memory after throwing a pick six right now? You know, remember, he's an 11-year-old kid, you know, and even some of these guys as pros, they don't have a short memory. Will he be gun shy here on this drive, just knowing that that pick six was just a couple plays ago? Hand off to the left-hand side, has some room. Big hit. Clock is running, 1:12 and running. That's a 5-yard gain. And runs it again. But I don't know if you really want to be running when the quarterback has showed what type of damage he can cause, because you're in the middle field and that clock is running. We're now at 50 seconds. Throws across the middle. Almost intercepted once again. Clock will stop with 37 seconds left in the game. But most importantly than the clock, it is a 4th down. 4th and 4 for this Wolverines offense right now. And the first 2 play calls were 2 running plays, which in a time like this against the clock, I don't know if that's your best play calls. Because, you know, if you get an incompletion, the clock stops. It's really favorable for you to put the ball in the air. Trips receivers to the bottom of your screen. Number 3 is lined up one-on-one with the smallest DB on the football field. And we'll see if they'll try to put that in his hands with 36 seconds left in the game. Throws across the middle. And they do throw to number 3, and he should be enough for a first. Let's see where the mark is at. They stop for the whistle. And I think SCD will want to spend their last time out, and they do. So it will be 1st and 10, SCD, timeout, 29 seconds left in the game. And the ball will be spotted at the 20-yard line. Very manageable for this SED Wolverines offense. 20 yards to go just to get closer to their goal to try to tie this game up to force an overtime. But there's still a lot in front of them. Have to score a touchdown. Have to get the 2-point conversion. And this all needs to happen within inside of 29 seconds. Everyone, thanks for tuning in once again to Generation X Youth Sports Network, powered by AG Sports. YNC semifinals, 11 and under. And want to give a shout out to the 1.4 people online tonight watching these 11 U's battle it out. Five wide receiver set, 3 at the bottom of the screen. Here comes the blitz. Quarterback holds the ball. He rolls out. pressure, and he's sacked. And that's not what they wanted. They'll need to get up and maybe spike the ball. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Oh, and a double sack back-to-back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball game, ladies and gentlemen. TME defense steps up and they knock off the #1 team in the nation. You would have never thought it. You would have never thought it. But you got to play the game. You got to play the game. You got to play the game. Congratulations to Treyman Elite, shocking the world, coming to YNC and playing a heck of a game. They put it on their defense's back. 2 back-to-back sacks. And man, oh man. Let's take a look at those sacks that ended the game. I'm putting the pressure on AG Productions. But when they most needed a play, they dialed it up from their defense. And you'll look at it here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what ended the game for the #1 team in the nation.
Hey, 16,
And you look at it here.
14, 13.
You see the pressure, stepped up in the pocket, collapsed it, and with only 10 seconds left at that time, didn't have enough time to get his receivers back to the line of scrimmage, spiked the ball,
Ball game, ladies
and
and
anything
gentlemen.
of that nature.
TME defense steps up
And that
they
is
knock out
where
the #1 team in the nation.
the youth football world was shocked as TME pulled off what a lot of teams couldn't and defeat the #1 team in the nation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in today. We'll shut it down for tonight. Make some time. If you're at work, you're at school, whatever you do, make sure you have your tablet, your phone, or anything available, and watch as the games get that much more intense as we get closer to the national championships. I'm Jonah Willer, Generation Next, and AG Sports.